the birth of a real star that we witness here at the Budapest Gala. Lukas Matta is a Czech hopeful. He's a real KO champion, allegedly, because out of his 5 professional matches, he managed to get 3 KOs. He comes forward and he exploits very cruelly the slightest of mistakes and closes the match down. And Lukas Matta came here to show the new generation of fighters from the Czech Republic are very much prepared to be standing in the limelight of international boxing.
Ahoj, jsem Lukas Matta.
Hi, I'm Lukas Matta and I'm very much ready to be fighting in the Hell Boxing Kings. My amateur career, within my amateur career, my biggest success is that I'm a 2-time Czech champion, and obviously I've got great experience in international boxing. I've already fought Hungarian, German, Polish, Austrian, Ukrainian and Slovakian guys. I'm going to be fighting tough as hell. And I want to win this fight. I've come for the W. I've come for the W.
Ahoj, Kruzító.
Hi, Kruzító. I'm very much looking forward to our meeting. It's going to be a quick and really tough match. Obviously, the Hungarian nation is very warm in welcomes, but I will try to make the job of Lukas Matta as tough as it gets, because the opponent is going to be Kruzító Kovács, one of the greatest hopefuls of Hungarian boxing. Obviously, he's very much deserving our applause, and I would like to give you a list of whom he's preparing with. His father, Armand Kovács, Milan Fodor, and also Zsolt Barta, a group of guys who know exactly what it takes to train professionally, cautiously, but in defining terms, build up a professional guy. He's very fast, he's very skilled, and he fights without fear. Let's get to know him. My name is Kruzító Kovács. Hi. My biggest lesson is that I'm a great fighter. I'm a big fighter and I can really stand my own. My biggest strength is my willpower. Throughout my last HBK, 3 last HBK matches, I managed to win very clearly, very easily. I think that this is something that speaks to my strength. I expected to have a tough fight, but I think I'm going to be able to be as feisty as usually, and that's going to give me the victory. I'm asking you whether the viewers at the Pap László Sportarena are here with us. The atmosphere is really good. It's such a good experience to box, to do some boxing in front of the crowd, and obviously the commentary of István Kokó and his companions is also great. And from 19:45 p.m. viewers of RTL are going to be watching the fights up and down the country, so you are in for the 4th fight of tonight, and it's over to our speaker.
Egy ifjú box reménység Csehországból. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the blue corner, and a promising young fighter from the Czech Republic, Lukas Matta.
Minden éjjel keresem a plánon, színházat játszom, a játékot fokozom. Minden lány tetszik, nincs ideálom, a hívást várom, a síromat bedobom. Adj egy csókot, kapsz egy bókot, rólad álmodom, a száz az én lapom, a számom itt hagyom. Ha felhívsz, eldalolom neked minden bánatom.
A piros sarokba érkezik az ellenfele, a félelem nélküli magyar ökölvívó, aki már minden korosztályban bajnok volt. and his opponent making his way to the the red corner, a Hungarian champion in every age category, Kovács the Fearless Kruzító!
I'm giving you pain, respect to the game. I'm heartless, fearless, fighter, Ira, tiger, stamina, power, man on fire. It's not how you fall, it's how you get up. I come for your chin, so make sure it's tucked. I'm watching your ribs, they about to erupt. I'm laying you down, you not getting up. Yeah, you not getting up, not getting up, not getting up. Kruzító, Kruzító.
Hölgyeim és uraim, ez a Hell Boxing Kings profi box mérkőzése könnyű súly kategóriában. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Hell Boxing Kings pro boxing bout in the lightweight division. Első versenyzőnk a kék sarokban, a 19 éves, 167 cm magas, a mérlegelésen 60,75 kg súlyú cseh versenyző. Fighting out of the blue corner at 19 years of age, he stands 167 centimeters tall and weighed in at 60.75 kilograms. Fighting out of Prerov, the Czech Republic, he is Lukas Matta! És az ellenfele a piros sarokban, a 21 éves, 172 cm magas, a mérlegelésen 60,95 kg súlyú magyar versenyző. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner at 21 years of age, he stands 172 centimeters tall and weighed in at 60.95 kilograms. Fighting out of Budapest, Hungary, he is Kovács the Fearless Kruzító! És a mérkőzés vezetőbírója, and your referee in charge at the bell, Enrico Licini.
Don't boxers, watch your hand, no low blow, and listen carefully, okay? Good luck, buona fortuna.
magyar ökölvívás egyik legkiemelkedőbb.
One of the most outstanding talents of Hungarian boxing, and he kicks off another match of his. Hopefully he's going to come out victorious of that. Unfortunately, the Liverpool World Championship and the Budapest Under-23 European Championship proved to be unsuccessful for him. He didn't manage to win his last two matches, but he defeated a guy from Kuwait, and he's definitely got room for improvement. And at age 21, he's very much dominating his classes. Levente Ola and other guys, some big names were there to come through and be the very first guy. And obviously last year he beat many former European championships at HBK, and then the August Gala, probably he produced one of the most beautiful knockouts. Every single shot have the potential to end the match, but obviously his opponent, the Czech Lukas Matta, has 3 victories, all of them KOs, so obviously he needs to be very attentive so that the Czech guy won't deliver some surprises, but he's very dominant. He presses him towards the ropes. I had the opportunity to spar with him, and it's definitely not a pleasant experience. He's very much sticking to you. He's there every single moment, and all of his shots are very powerful, and he's making really good display of that. He's got good eyes for boxing. What usually happens with Kruzító is that his opponents try to give up towards the middle of the 3rd round because they are worn down mentally. And unfortunately, at the Budapest European Championship, he met a Bulgarian guy who was a 7-time European Championship. So all of the previous categories under 15, 17 and 19, this Bulgarian guy collected the European Championships, and Kruzító hasn't figured him out yet. He's a genius boxer, and he was a bit too much for Kruzi, but I think he's definitely the future in terms of Hungarian boxing. Those are really, really good shots on the body, and he's got some very sharp uppercuts. He's also collected one. He's very nicely working around the gloves of the opponent. Nice jab on the body from the Czech guy. He's trying to open up the defense of the opponent. Kruzi is. And obviously, his shots are powerful when those are long shots and when it's a pocket fight. He's not only able to put his weight into it when he's landing from a distance, so he was definitely in control. What I saw was the Czech guy was running out of gas towards the end of the round, so let's see what sort of condition he's going to be in towards the 3rd round, but it's definitely not determination that I see in his eyes. Maybe he's telling the coach that, my goodness, the shots of the Hungarian guy are really tough. I couldn't really read his lips. Probably I would need some glasses to do that, because we're very far away from the guy. And obviously it's a family sport, really. Zsolt Bartos is there in the coaching staff. So almost everybody had a bout with everybody around the ring here, but let's take a look at the 2nd round. I think the first 3 minutes were dominated by Tomáš Kruzító Kovács. Probably this is not going to be turned around. Maybe it's going to reach a point of no return, and Kruz is going to be very much going to be in control from that point onwards. So he's putting continuous pressure on the Czech guy, and there's just a handful of people managing to put up with this mental pressure. But obviously it's hard work, but he's very conscious about it, working up and down. Probably one of the best examples for that was Krishnak. That guy was really tough to deal with. He was a handful. They're just going forward and wearing down the opponent, their defenses. That was a big shot on the body. And obviously, Kruzi managed to take away some rounds against the aforementioned Bulgarian guy. Maybe he won the 2nd round. And the moment that the Czech guy stops, he's right there and he's landing shots. And the referee started counting because he was standing in one place, and he's going down. That was a clean body shot. This is worse than being hit in the head. He can definitely continue, but this is not going to be going on for too long. Probably he would be very much rather drinking a beer in Prague than spending some time with Kruzító in the ring. Obviously, we we would love to do that, but there's no better place for us to be than Poplászló Sportarena, and he's going down for the second time. And this is the end of it. This is the end of it. Probably his elbow is dislocated, so there's not a body part of his that's not aching right now. Kruzi practically picked the Czech guy apart in 5 minutes. That was a really tough fight. Body, head picked apart surgically, and as far as I could see, he got a shot to his elbow as well. This was the body shot that made him go down. Kruzi was really conscious. It was a really nice victory, really beautiful victory. This was right in the diaphragm, and he also got a shot on his ribs. Armand Kovács, the coach, very pleased with the result, and this is definitely something that is justified. They are doing a great job in Vasas family first, and the left uppercut is the second thing. This is the most important. Let's hear from the judges and the referees. It's definitely not a surprise outcome, but let's hear it from Péter.
So after he take it off, or you cut it? Yeah. She will cut maybe. Then I'll look it. Menjünk be. Yep.
Hölgyeim és uraim, a mérkőzés második menetében technikai KO-val győzött. Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 2, we have your winner by TKO, Kovács the Fearless Kruzító!
Kovács Kruzító tehát megnyerte
Kovács Kruzító, the victor of this bout, and here in the arena of the Hell Boxing Kings, we've just seen one of the biggest talents of Hungarian boxing. We wish him all the success for the future, him and his team. What matches, what bouts and fights we have here in Budapest Poplászló Sportarena, and it's definitely not the end of it. We've got a lot of entertaining matches up our sleeves. The only celebrity match, the fashion